Why is your mindset so important? It might be a question that you've asked before, or maybe something that you're searching for, or that you have wondered multiple times in your life. Well, in today's video, I am going to answer that question for you. It's Emily here, and I'm here to inspire and empower you to become the best version of yourself. And as I jump into this video, I am going to tell you, I know from firsthand, all my life experiences, that your mindset will either make you or break you. And I'm going to share some examples with you so you can see it is very true in everything that you do. But before I get into this video, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment below any questions you have when it comes to mindset related or anything else that you would like for me to put some content around, and I will do a video over it. So when it comes to mindset, why is it important? It is important because you know that quote, I'm not sure who said it, but whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you are right. So you have a choice to decide, can I do this or can I not do this? And it is very important to realize you are the one that controls your mind. You are the one that controls that mindset, and you have to take control over that. And when you realize this, that you can control this, you can't control everything in your life, but you can always control your thoughts and your beliefs and all these things. And it is so powerful once you realize that you have that control, and then you start improving and you start working on your mindset, you just become unstoppable. And anytime I've had to go through huge leaps or big phases in my life, I have realized mindset was so crucial. It was so important. It was one of the top priorities. It doesn't matter how much money you make in the world or what you do, you're still going to have a good mindset. And so when I look back in my life, I ask myself, how do I go from phase to phase and just keep going and keep growing? And in each phase, there was a new level of growth on mindset. There was a new investments. There was different things that I did to keep growing and really understand how my mind worked, how I was programmed, so that way I could understand, to be aware, and then understand what needs to be changed, what's not working in my life. And when I first left the Amish culture, one of the things that I had to have a really strong mindset. There wasn't anyone sitting there telling me, oh yes, I believe in you and you can do this. No, there was no one. I had to do that myself. And from day one, I've always been one of those people like, I can be my biggest fan. Or I can be my worst critic too. So it kind of works both ways, but I had to have that mindset of, no, I can do that. And I had to, my self-talk was like very, very important, because there was no way that I was going to get out of it if I didn't talk myself into it. And it's just like with anything else. When I left my first marriage that was toxic and very verbally abusive, I had to have the mindset of, you can pull yourself out of it. This is not hopeless. And there was multiple times I went down that this is hopeless, this is pointless, this is useless. I might as well stay here and be miserable the rest of my life. But then I had to switch my mindset. And this was before I started reading any kind of self-help books. I wasn't watching any YouTube videos. I wasn't investing in myself at all. All I had was my 2 boys that I was investing in. And I didn't even love or care for myself at all when I was going through this. And so when I left my first marriage, and I actually, went through the divorce and through the process of it, again, I had to shift my mindset to be like, you can either believe that this is either going to make you or break you. You have a choice. And in that moment, I made that choice to go back to school or to start college. I never had started college, so I started college. And then I ended up getting a gym membership. And again, it was a mindset. I had no idea how I was going to graduate in 4 years with a bachelor's degree as a single mom working full time. I had no idea how I was going to drop all the weight that I gained from having babies, right? But it worked out. And there's going to be times when you're going through your path and you're going on your journey, you're just like, I want to be done. I want to quit. I'm tired of it. Don't tell me another thing about mindset. I'm done. I'm done working on it. I get it, because I've been there. I've been there so many times. Calling my friend and be like, I'm done. I'm just done. I'm just going to quit for right now. And I'm just going to quit for the rest of my life. But that lasted for, now it lasts less than 10 minutes, right? But before it would last like a day or a week or whatever it was. And then I was like, okay, no, I'm not going to quit. Like, no, that's not in me, right? But it was that mindset click. It was that, no, we're made for more. I have more potential. And just that keeping that mindset, man, I kept retelling myself, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you are right. And you need to keep going. And along with mindset, it was really the self-talk. And I find myself challenged even now, as the amount of growth that I have done, even now, as new levels, there's new requirements for a mindset, for the mentalness. It's the mental toughness. It's to be resilient as fuck. Like, you can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to change my mindset. There's a lot of programming that goes on in here. There's a lot of limiting beliefs that we have to work through, which is why I'm so passionate about teaching about mindset and teaching about how to reprogram your brain and your mind so that way you can create the life that you want to have. Because ultimately, why are we living if we are not living lives full of abundance, of happiness and love and all the things that we want? And so I encourage you to ask yourself, where is your mindset? And where does it need to be to get where you want to go? And what do you need to do to get there? Ask yourself these questions and get curious. And drop them in the comments below to tell me, like, what kind of support do you need? Where do you need to get there to be at that level of mindset where your mindset is so strong? Because your mindset is everything. Whether you are trying to lose weight, find love, get that job, all these things, start that business, whatever it is, your mindset is going to control all of it, whether you realize it or not. And there may be different aspects of your life where your mindset is really strong, and then other aspects where it's kind of a little bit weaker. I know that because in my aspect, I'm really strong in working out, right? But the nutrition part, I still struggle sometimes to get vegetables in, or I struggle to not have a shitty diet. I don't like to eat a lot of processed food, but there's times where I'm like, oh, I just, want that, and then I'll eat it, and then I'll have to get back on track. So it's all a mindset shift. And that's why it's so important for you to understand everything starts with a mindset. So whatever you're trying to change, it starts with your mindset. And ask yourself the hard questions. Where are you at? And where do you want to be at? Because if you can't change your mindset, you're not going to get where you want to be. But if you can change your mindset and you can grow and you can figure out, okay, I've been programmed this way, but I need to go to X, Y, Z to get there, then it's golden. Then you have unlimited opportunities to grow. You still have unlimited potential as a human, but you have to believe that and trust that and grow into that. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them below in the comments below. And I'm always more than happy to connect on any of the social media platforms that I'm on as well. And until next time, become the best version of yourself. Take some steps today to become the best version of yourself. Even if it's 5 minutes of doing something for you, because you are worth it.